G'day folks, another short episode. I've come to chat about spiders. Oh my gosh, do I hate spiders right now. Of course, Minecraft updated, and I haven't been down here because I've seen other people's YouTube problems with their spiders. But I finally came down and yeah, it was all messed up. The spiders just wouldn't go down the pipe, they just sit here right in this corner. The pipe originally went down a little and then back up, but they'd sit there right there in the corner and wouldn't go down. They wouldn't go down the pipe, they wouldn't even try to use the pipe. So I came to the realization that spiders are going to want to go up all the time. It doesn't matter what they're trying to do, they want to go up. So I thought I'd use that to my advantage, and I'm going to switch to creative so I can show you. I've just spent the last 40 minutes digging around in here and I didn't have enough stone slabs to finish it. But the idea is get them down as quickly as possible. They take a little fall damage now because of the extra height, but look, it doesn't matter, we're using splash potions. And then never ever take them down. Never try to push them off a ledge except for this one. Always push them up. Up and up and up and up. They're quite happy with this. You still get the odd stubborn old goat that sits here in the corner at this piece of glass. Well, gets stuck there. This piece of glass and won't go down. He just takes a couple of hits from his cohorts and Bob's your uncle. He's now part of the pack. It's still not perfect, of course. There is still great issues with them tracking you along this wall if you move away from this corner. But look, if you turn the thing on and just stand here by this box, they're quite happy to flop down there and wander up here and sit in the trap for you. I'll give you a demo. Just close this up and get back out of creative. There. We don't cheat. Creative's just for show and tell. So we turn that on. I won't bother shutting the door, it makes no difference. You can't stand here because they just sit there waiting for you to move. I wanted to see if I could see some spawn. If you stand here, once they're in the pipe, they seem to have no problems with the water. They will actually fight the current every which way they can. So if we stand here long enough, 2 or 3 will collide and then they'll all start coming through and everything's fine and dandy. It works the way it used to. Just go hit that switch. See, they really fight the current. But they're working much better than they were when I first arrived here tonight. They just weren't even going into the chute, they were just getting tied up in knots. Another plan I thought about trying was to... You saw how tall that bit of tunnel down there was. At head height, pop along a line of signs... I'm going to fix my English. Pop a line of signs along just below head height and pop water on top of those signs to push the ones that climb up along. But when I tried that, they got stuck in the corner where there was no more signs. Upshot is, they were drowning, so, you know... They weren't taking up any spawn count. But this, as you can see, works an awful lot better than some of the other traps we've seen lately after the recent changes. The secret is, they want to climb up, let them. Rearrange your traps so that they have to climb up to get out. I even considered getting rid of this ditch and just having a ceiling, like suspended underneath the ceiling, water. And then every time they stepped up, it would always be suspended under the ceiling so that they could climb up as much as they wanted. I still might do that. I should take you to a creative server and show you what I'm talking about. Might go do that. Hang on a sec. Alrighty folks, take 30,000. I've come to creative on a flat world map that I've only just learned how to make. I probably should have also learned how to make it into half slabs instead of grass, but I've done pretty well. I've managed to put a roof over my head and build all this and import a spawner with MCEdit. So what I've got here is the basic theory behind what I was talking about before. This is your regular spawning area. It comes forward, it drops down, I think after 6 blocks. It doesn't have to be 6, it could be 7. It could even be 8 and you just need another water stream. Then instead of dropping off the end like normal, can't really see it there. Never mind. You'll have to take my word for it. Instead of dropping off the end like normal, it's just a wall. I've suspended water above that wall with signs, and I've done a step up here, and I can't see any reason why you couldn't just use as many step ups as you want to keep them going for as long as you want. So you could just step up, step up, step up, step up to whatever you're doing. In fact, it would probably be better in the long run to step them up, take them around the corner, step them up again, and just deliver them somewhere here in front of you so that when they spawn they come racing at you and climb the wall straight away. So I'll go activate this. So as you can see, we've got some spiders straight off the bat. They've come racing over to the wall and they'll climb up eventually, and presto, they're happy to follow you to their little deaths. So if you wait for another batch to come through, I'm garnering some attention. I'll climb straight up and into the water stream. Couldn't be any easier. It'd be a good idea to make sure that you had your killing system on one side of the trap or the other, or directly in front of it so that you can curve them up and around. Because I imagine if you had it on this side and you stood over here, they would fight the current instead of going up into your trap. And standing here, they spawn, they push you around. So yeah, rethink your spider traps. Maybe the answer is no longer to go down but to go up, because that's where the spiders want to be. Turn this back off. All good spawning systems need an off switch. And a kill switch. Now I can show you what's inside. Still one left. They really fight the current to get to you. So inside here, regular spawning area, lip for the water to flow over, then a wall. That's it. The only thing I can think of is they sometimes have trouble getting up into this bit of the stream, probably because it's so thin. That's the end of the 8th block. Perhaps someone can come up with a method of shortening this or making that a bit thicker at that end. But once they're up here, they're fine. So yeah, they come down, spawn, drop in, wash up, climb, wash away. Too easy. Alright folks, I'm going to see what I can salvage out of the hours I've spent recording. You don't really need a tutorial on this, it is that simple. This is your cave or your trap structure. That's a ceiling. Bring them forward, take them up on the wall. You don't need to bring them this far forward, I just couldn't be stuffed measuring everything out properly. You could have this at this point here. So enjoy.